नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका कंपटीशन क्लोज में। स्टार्ट करते हैं हम लोग स्पीडी वन लाइनर। ये जो है सेकेंड पार्ट है। स्टार्ट करते हैं हम लोग। हु हैज़ वॉन द प्रेस्टिजियस वेल्दी गोल्ड अवार्ड ऑन 30th अप्रैल, डैट इज चारुदत्त मिश्रा। नेक्स्ट, विच डे वॉज सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन 1st May, लेबर डे सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन 1st May। नेक्स्ट, विच इंडियन एक्ट्रेस वॉज इंडक्टेड एज द जूरी मेंबर ऑफ 75th Cannes Film Festival, Deepika Padukone inducted as the jury member of 25th Cannes Film Festival. Next, on 1st May, under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, which district of India became the first district to cover 100% of family? That is Samba district of Jammu and Kashmir. Next, what has been renamed as Miyan Ka Bada railway station in Rajasthan? That is Mahesh Nagar Halt. Next, which university topped the Times Higher Education Impact ranking in 2022? Western Sydney University of Australia topped the Times Higher Education Impact ranking. Next, which day was celebrated on 2nd May 2022? World Tuna Day celebrated on 2nd May. Next, which country's landscape garden, that is Sito Bural Marquês, has received the status of UNESCO World Heritage Site, that is of Brazil. Next, which state education board has banned 36 history books on the 2nd May 2022? Punjab State Education Board has banned 36 history book. Next, which state approved the Gene Bank project? That is Maharashtra. Maharashtra approved the Gene Bank project. Next, which state government has amended the industrial investment policy? That is Himachal Pradesh has amended the industrial investment policy. Next question, what has become the first public sector bank, which has become the first public sector bank to go live on the account aggregator ecosystem? Union Bank of India. Next, which day was celebrated on 3rd May? That is Press Freedom Day celebrated on 3rd May. Next, who became the winner of Khelo India University Game 2021 with 20 gold medal? That is Jain University of Bangalore. Next, according to the information, where was the world's first taxi flying airport Urban Air 1 Vertiport built? In England, the world's first taxi flying airport Urban Air 1 Vertiport built. Next, who has been awarded the Nirmala Deshpande Memorial World Peace Prize? That is General Tej Kaul. General Tej Kaul awarded with Nirmala Deshpande Memorial Award. Next, who became the first Indian woman to win a gold medal in IWF Junior World Championship? That is Harshada Sarath Garud became the first Indian woman to win a gold medal in IWF Junior World Championship. Next, on 4th May 2022, Nicholas Puran became the new captain of which country's cricket team? That is of West Indies. Next, on 4th May 2022, Chief Minister of which state has launched Mukhyamantri Mitan Yojana? Chhattisgarh Chief Minister has launched Mukhyamantri Mitan Yojana. Next, who has won the title of Santosh Trophy 2022? Kerala has won the title of Santosh Trophy 2022. Next question, in which district of Bihar did Chief Minister Nitish Kumar inaugurated the country's first ethanol plant? In Purnia, the Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar inaugurated the country's first ethanol plant. Next, who became the number 1 T20 team in world? That is India become the number 1 T20 team in world. Next, which state government has launched a special loan scheme named Jivhala? That is Maharashtra government launched a special loan scheme named Jivhala. Next, who won the world snooker title? That is Rowan O'Sullivan. Rowan O'Sullivan won the world snooker title. Next, who has won the Spanish football League La Liga 2022 title? Real Madrid. Real Madrid won the Spanish football League La Liga 2022 title. A runner was Espanyol. Next, which company has launched M15 petrol with 15% blend of methanol with petrol? That is IOCL. IOCL has launched M15 petrol with 15% blend of methanol. Next question, which state of India has recorded the highest sex ratio? That is Ladakh. Ladakh has recorded the highest sex ratio. Next, in which country the world largest glass bridge White Dragon was opened? In Vietnam, the world longest glass bridge White Dragon was opened. Next, who has launched Operation Satark to stop smuggling in train? That is RPF has launched Operation Satark. Next, where was India's first flow chemistry technology hub established? In Hyderabad, India's first flow chemistry technology hub established. Next, who has released the State of World Forest Report? FAO has released the State of World Forest Report. Next, which day was celebrated as 7th May? World Athletes Day celebrated on 7th May. Next, who celebrated his 62nd Foundation Day? That is BRO has celebrated his 62nd Foundation Day. Next, on 7th May, BRO has celebrated its 62nd Foundation Day. Next, which medal did Dhanush Srikanth won in the 24th Deaf Olympics? That is gold medal won by Dhanush Srikanth. Next, who was awarded the World Food Prize 2022? Cynthia Rosenjving. Cynthia Rosenjving awarded with World Food Prize 2022. Next, on 8th May was observed as which year? World Red Cross Day. World Red Cross Day. Next, who topped the global crypto adoption index? USA topped the global crypto adoption index. Next, on 8th May 2022, which state has passed a startup policy to support 15,000 startups by 2030? Delhi. Delhi has passed a startup policy to support 15,000 startups by 2030. Next, whose birth anniversary was celebrated on 9th May? Gopal Krishna Gokhale birth anniversary celebrated on 9th May. Next, who has won the men's single Madrid Open title? Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos Alcaraz won the men's single Madrid Open title. Next, who has broken his own record by conquering Mount Everest for 26th time? That is Kamirita Sherpa of Nepal recorded the conquering Mount Everest for the 26th times. Next, how long has the 19th Asian Game 2022 been postponed by 2023? Next, 10th May is celebrated as which day? World Lupus Day. 10th May is celebrated as World Lupus Day. Next question, who was awarded the British Empire highest honor MBE on 10th May? That is Guruswami Krishnamurti. Guruswami Krishnamurti awarded with British Empire highest honor MBE. Next, who has become the first woman to climb 5 peaks above 8,000 meters? That is Priyanka Mohite. Priyanka Mohite became the first woman to climb 5 peaks above 8,000 meters. Next, which state government has launched Mukhyamantri Free Sewer Connection Scheme? That is Delhi. Delhi government has launched Mukhyamantri Free Sewer Connection Scheme. Next, where was India's first biogas powered EV charging station inaugurated? In Mumbai, India's first biogas powered EV charging station inaugurated. Next, which state government has announced to provide breakfast with midday meal in government schools? Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has announced to provide breakfast with midday meal in government school. Next, on 10th May 2022, all Pomai area of which state has been declared as drug-free zone? That is of Manipur. Next, who has won the Sunway Formentera Open Chess Tournament? That is D. Gukesh won the Sunway Formentera Open Chess Tournament. Next, which day was celebrated on 11th May? National Technology Day celebrated on 11th May. Next, where was the first Khadi Center of Excellence inaugurated? In New Delhi, the first Khadi Center of Excellence inaugurated. Next, who has been appointed as the Vice President of Maritime Anti-Corruption Network? Rajesh Unni. Rajesh Unni appointed as the Vice President of Maritime Anti-Corruption Network. Next, where a crossing will be named after Lata Mangeshkar? In Ayodhya, the crossing will be named after Lata Mangeshkar. Next, which state has launched Ladli Lakshmi Yojana 2.0? In Madhya Pradesh state has launched Ladli Lakshmi Yojana 2.0. Next, which four Indian won the Pulitzer Prize 2022 in the feature photography category. Danish Siddiqui for posthumously and Abdan Abidi and Sana Irsad Mato and Amit Dabe. Next, which day was celebrated on 12th May? International Plant Health Day celebrated on 12th May. Next, who has become the world's most valuable company? Saudi Aramco become the world's most valuable company. Next, which Indian architect was awarded the prestigious Royal Gold Medal 2022? Balakrishnan Doshi was awarded the prestigious Royal Gold Medal 2022. Next, on 12th May 2022, who has become the first Asian country to join the NATO Cyber Defense Group, that is South Korea. South Korea became the first Asian country to join NATO Cyber Defense Group. Next, who has been honored with the Special Bangla Academy Award on 12th May, that is Mamta Banerjee, honored with the Special Bangla Academic Award. Next question, according to the information of 12th May 2022, case of tomato flu has been registered in many parts of which state? In Kerala. In Kerala, the case of tomato flu has been registered in many parts of Kerala. Next, where has the 12th AIB Women's World Boxing Championship started? In Turkey. In Turkey, the 12th AIB Women's World Boxing Championship started. Next, which state government has started fodder seeding scheme? That is Haryana government has started fodder seeding scheme. Next, who presided over the second global COVID virtual summit 2022? Joe Biden presided over second global COVID virtual summit 2022. Next, where was Thrissur Puram festival 2022 celebrated? In Kerala, the Thrissur Puram festival 2022 celebrated. Next, who topped the Forbes highest paid athlete? Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi topped the Forbes highest paid athletes. Next, who was given the Templeton Prize 2022? Frank Wilczek. Frank Wilczek given the Templeton Prize 2022. Next, where was the UNCCD COP15 summit against deforestation organized? In Abidjan. In Abidjan, the UNCCD COP15 summit against deforestation as organized in Abidjan of Ivory Coast. Next, in which country the world's largest glass bottom bridge, Bach Long pedestrian bridge, has been opened? In Vietnam, the world's largest glass bottom bridge, Bach Long pedestrian bridge, has been opened. Next, where is the world's longest suspension foot bridge opened? In Czech Republic, the world's longest suspension foot bridge opened. Next, who won the Italian Cup 2022? Inter Milan. Inter Milan won the Italian Cup 2022. Next, where was the Utkarsh Utsav held on 14th May 2022? In Gujarat, the Utkarsh Utsav held on 14th May 2022. Next, who won the Women's Hockey Asia Cup 2022? Japan won the Women's Hockey Asia Cup 2022. Next, which country will host the 34th Southeast Asian Game 2027? Malaysia. Malaysia will host the 34th Southeast Asian Games 2027. That is Malaysia. In Malaysia. Next, which country former cricketer Andrew Symonds died in road accident? Australian cricketer Andrew Symonds died in road accident. Next, which day was celebrated on 14th May? World Migratory Bird Day celebrated on 14th May. Next, which Indian firm has become the top ranked Indian firm in Forbes Global 2000 list? That is Reliance. Reliance become the top ranked Indian firm in the Forbes Global 2000 list. Next, who has successfully test fired the human rated HS-200 solid rocket booster? That is ISRO. ISRO has successfully test fired the human rated HS-200 solid rocket booster. Next, who has launched Girl Empowerment Mission? That is NTPC. NTPC has launched Girl Empowerment Mission. Next, which country has won the Thomas Cup for the first time? India. India has won the Thomas Cup for the first time. Next, who inaugurated the National Cyber Forensic Laboratory in Hyderabad? That is Amit Shah inaugurated National Cyber Forensic Laboratory in Hyderabad. Next question, which state's Ramgarh Vishdhari Tiger Reserve was declared as the state fourth and the country 52nd Tiger Reserve? That is of Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, Ramgarh Vishdhari Tiger Reserve was declared as state fourth and country 52nd Tiger Reserve. Next, which state has started e-learning scheme? That is Haryana. Next, which institute has launched the National Data Analytics Platform? That is Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog has launched the National Data Analytics Platform. Next, which country's nurse Anna Kabele Doba has become the world's best nurse of Kenya? Next, which state celebrated its Foundation Day on 16th May? Sikkim celebrated its Foundation Day on 16th May. Next, recently, Russia electricity supply company RAO Nordic has banned the electricity supply of which country? Of Finland. Russia electricity supply company named RAO Nordic has banned the electricity supply of which country? Of Finland. Next question, who won the BWF Uber Cup? That is South Korea won the BWF Uber Cup. Next, who has won the Italian Open 2022 tennis tournament? Inga Swiatek. Inga Swiatek. Next, Elizabeth become the PM of which country? France. Elizabeth become the PM of France. Next, who inducted two indigenous built warships Surat and Udaygiri into the Indian Army? That is Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has inducted two indigenous built warships named Surat and Udaygiri. Next, which institute has made nanobots? That is ISC Bangalore has made two nanobots. ISC Bangalore has made nanobots. Next, which day celebrated on 18th May? International Museum Day celebrated on 18th May. Next, who was awarded the highest British honorary award? Commander of Order of the British Empire. That is Ajay Piramal. Ajay Piramal awarded the highest British honorary award, Commander of Order of the British Empire. Next, on 18th May 2022, the second phase of Suposhit Ma Abhiyan has been started in Kota of Rajasthan. The second phase of Suposhit Ma Abhiyan has been started. Next, who has won the Wangari Maathai Forest Champion Award 2022? Cecil Najebeth. Cecil Najebeth won the Wangari Maathai Forest Championship Award 2022. Next, who won the 12th Hockey India Senior Women's National Championship? Odisha has won the 12th Hockey India Senior Women's National Championship. Next, which country mountaineer climbed Mount Everest for the 16th times? That is Canton Cool. Canton Cool become the British Canton Cool of British mountaineer climb Mount Everest for the 16th times. Next, where will the 53rd International Film Festival of India? In Goa. The 53rd International Film Festival was in Goa. Next, who had developed dual mode locomotive Navdut? That is West Central Railway had developed dual mode locomotive Navdut. Next, which convict of Rajiv assassination case has been ordered to be released after 31 years by the Supreme Court? That is A.G. Pira Rivalan. A.G. Pira Rivalan, convict of the Rajiv assassination case, has been ordered by Supreme Court to release him. Next question. On 19th May 2022, by amending the biofuel policy. The cabinet has extended the ethanol blending target till 2025 to 26. Next, which two countries have formally applied to join the NATO alliance? That is, Finland and Sweden have formally applied to join the NATO alliance. Next, on 19 May 2022, the Chief Minister of which state has launched Lok Milani scheme for redressal of the public grievances? That is Punjab. Punjab Chief Minister has launched Lok Milani scheme for redressal of public grievances. Next, which lake of the Tamil Nadu has been declared as the 17th bird sanctuary of the state? That is Nanjarayan Lake. Nanjarayan Lake of Tamil Nadu has been declared as the 17th bird sanctuary of the state. Next, how many medals did India win? How many medals did India win in the Deaflympics 2022? Total 60 medals won by India in Deaflympics 2022. Next, who won the William E. Kolbe Prize? That is Wells Morgan. Wells Morgan won the William E. Kolbe Prize. Next, which country hosted the meeting of BRICS foreign ministers? That is China. China hosted the meeting of BRICS foreign ministers. Next, which day was celebrated on 20th May? World Bee Day celebrated on 20th May. Next, where is the 41st Hunar Haat organized? In Agra, the 41st Hunar Haat organized. Next, which state launched the first government OTT platform on 20th May? That is Kerala. Kerala has launched the first government OTT platform on 20th May. Next, who has become the first Bangladeshi batsman to score 5,000 runs in the test match? That is Mushfiqur Rahim. Mushfiqur Rahim become the first Bangladeshi batsman to score 5,000 runs in test match. Next, who has been appointed as the head coach of the England's white ball cricket team? That is Matthew Mutt. Matthew Mutt appointed as the head coach of England's white cricket team. Next question. Which day celebrated on 21st May? Anti-Terrorism Day celebrated on 21st May. Next, where is the Nechepu Tunnel? It is in Arunachal Pradesh. Where is Nechepu Tunnel? It is in Arunachal Pradesh. Next, which insurance company has launched India's first dental health insurance plan? That is PNB MetLife India Insurance has launched India's first dental health insurance plan. Next, who has represented India in the 8th meeting of BRICS Environment Ministers? That is Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav has represented India in the 8th meeting of BRICS Environment Ministers. Next question. According to the information, which state has achieved the target of 100% electrification? Goa. Goa has achieved the target of 100% electrification. Next, which country has planned to discover the world's first habitable planet with a space telescope? China. China has planned to discover the world's first habitable planet with a space telescope. Next question. The National Geographic Society has established the world's highest weather station on which Himalaya? On Mount Everest. On Mount Everest, the National Geographic Society has established the world's highest weather station. Next, who has won the franchisee in UAE T20 League? That is Adani Group. Adani Group has won the franchisee in UAE 20 League. Next question. Which day was celebrated on 29th May? That is World Turtle Day celebrated on 23rd May. Next, who has won the 12th Hockey India Senior Women's National Championship title? Odisha. Odisha has won the 12th India Senior Women's National Championship title and by defeating Karnataka. Next, on 23rd May 2022, who has defeated world champion Magnus Carlsen for the second time in 2022? R. Pragyanand has defeated world champion Magnus Carlsen. Next, which country's swimmer Arian Titmus has set a world record in 400 meters freestyle, that is Australia. Australia country swimmer Arian Titmus has set a world record in 400-meter freestyle. Next, who won the Spanish Grand Prix? That is Max Verstappen has won the Spanish Grand Prix on 23rd May. Next, which country has become the first country to make quarantine mandatory for monkeypox patient? That is Belgium. Belgium has become the first country to make quarantine mandatory for monkeypox patient. Next question, who has won the CII XCon Committed Leader Award? That is Anjali Pandey. Anjali Pandey has won the CII XCon Committed Leader Award. Next, which day celebrated on 24th May? Indian Commonwealth Day. Indian Commonwealth Day celebrated on 24th May. Next, which has become the first state to launch drone in healthcare sector? Uttarakhand become the first state to launch drone in healthcare sector. Next, who has become the first player to hit 700 fours in IPL history? That is Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan become the first player to hit 700 fours in IPL history. Next, who has won the Hockey India Sub-Junior Women's National Championship? Haryana. Haryana has won the Hockey India Sub-Junior Women's National Championship. Next question, which three Indians have been included in the list of 100 most influential people in the world for 2022 by Times Magazine? That is Karunanidhi, Gautam Adani and Khurram Parvez. Karunanidhi, Gautam Adani and Khurram Parvez. Next, on 24th May 2022, Indian Railways and which IIT have partnered to develop India's first indigenous hyperloop? IIT Madras. Indian Railway and IIT Madras has partnered to develop India's first indigenous hyperloop. Next, who topped the WEF Travel and Tourism Development Index 2021? Japan. And India's rank was 54. Next, who addressed the 75th session of the World Health Assembly on 24th May? Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia addressed the 75th session of World Health Assembly. Next question, which state launched Sambhav Portal? That is Uttar Pradesh has launched Sambhav Portal. Next, who won the English Premier League 2021-22 title? Manchester City. Manchester City has won the English Premier League by defeating Liverpool. Next, which day was celebrated on 25th May? World Thyroid Day Awareness Day celebrated on 25th May. Next, where did Sirui Lily Festival 2022 begin? In Manipur. In Manipur, Sirui Lily Festival 2022 began in Manipur. Next, who became the head of WHO? Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus become the head of WHO. Next, India's first Olympic value education program was launched on 25th May 2022 in Odisha. India's first Olympic value education program was launched in Odisha. Next question, the third edition of Bonga Sagar exercise between India and which country's navy has started? Between India and Bangladesh. Between India and Bangladesh, Bonga Sagar exercise has been started. Next, which state government has launched Integrated Agricultural Development Scheme? Tamil Nadu government has launched Integrated Agricultural Development Scheme. Next, which state government has adopted EV policy to convert 10% vehicles to electric? That is Tripura. Tripura state government has adopted EV policy to convert 10% vehicle to electric. Next, who represented India in the 7th meeting of BRICS Cultural Minister on 25th May 2022? Minister of State for Culture and External Affairs Meenakshi Lekhi. Next, on 25th May 2022, BPCL had tie-up with which state government for renewable energy project? With Uttarakhand. With Uttarakhand, BPCL has tie-up for renewable energy project. Next, on 26th May 2022, who has been appointed as the chairman of Panel B in the 75th Health Assembly of WHO? Rajesh Bhushan. Rajesh Bhushan has been appointed as the chairman of Panel B in the 75th Health Assembly of WHO. Next, which has become the first metro city to get its biodiversity register? That is Kolkata. Kolkata has become the first metro city to get its biodiversity register. Next, who has won the Vashvik Industrial Research Award 2020? That is A. Gopal Krishnan. A. Gopal Krishnan won the Vashvik Industrial Research Award 2020. Next question, who has become the first woman fighter aviator of Indian Army? That is Abhilasha Barak. Abhilasha Barak became the first woman fighter aviator of Indian Army. Next, where has the supercomputer named Paramporul been inaugurated? At NIT Tiruchirappalli. At NIT Tiruchirappalli, the supercomputer named Paramporul has been inaugurated. Next, who has been awarded the highest British honor? On 26th May 2022, Kishore Jayaraman has been awarded the highest British honor. Next, who inaugurated the first National Conference of Women Legislators? That is President Ramnath Kovind. President Ramnath Kovind inaugurated in first National Conference of Women Legislators. Next, where is Param Yodha Sthal in New Delhi? Where is Param Yodha Sthal in New Delhi? Next, who was awarded the Excellence in Cinema Award at the French Riverine Film Festival? Nawazuddin Siddiqui. Nawazuddin Siddiqui awarded the Excellence in Cinema Award at the French Riverine Film Festival. Next, which country topped the Women's World Boxing Championship 2022? Turkey. And second was Ireland and third was Canada. Next, who has become the first crypto company to enter the Fortune 500 list? Coinbase become the first crypto company to enter the Fortune 500 list. Next, by which year the government of India has set a target of achieving 100 million tons of coal gasification by 2030. By 2030, government of India has set a target of achieving 100 million tons of coal gasification. Next, where was the National Mineral Congress 2022 organized by the Union Coal Ministry? In Bhubaneswar. In Bhubaneswar, National Mineral Congress 2022 organized by Union Coal Ministry. Next question, who became the first Indian woman to win the International Booker Prize? That is Gitanjali Sri for the novel Tomb of Sand. Gitanjali Sri became the first Indian woman to win the International Booker Prize for her novel Tomb of Sand. Next, which day was celebrated on 28th May 2022? World Menstrual Hygiene Day, celebrated on 28th May 2022. Next, where was Drone Festival 2022 organized? In New Delhi. Next, on 28th May 2022, in which river of the Ladakh's Tuk Sector 7 soldiers died when a vehicle fell in Sayok River? In Sayok River of the Ladakh Tuk Sector 7 soldiers died when a vehicle fell in Sayok River. Next, who inaugurated India's first Lavender Festival in Jammu and Kashmir on 28th May 2022? Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh inaugurated India's first Lavender Festival in Jammu and Kashmir. Next question, who became the first Indian woman to scale Mount Everest without oxygen support? That is Payali Basak. Payali Basak became the first Indian woman to scale Mount Everest without oxygen support. Next, which state has become the second state to organize CFR rides, that is Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh become the second state to organize CFR rides. Next, world's first nano urea plant has been inaugurated on May 28, 2022 at IFCO Kalol in Gandhinagar of Gujarat. Next, who has become the chairman of IBA Athletes Committee, that is Lolina Borgoyan. Lolina Borgoyan become the chairman of IBA Athletes Committee. Next, which day was celebrated on 29th May, International Day of United Nations Peacekeepers. International Day of United Nations Peacekeeper. Next, which country has been chosen as the focus country at the 17th Mumbai International Film Festival? Bangladesh. Bangladesh has been chosen as the focus country at the 17th Mumbai International Film Festival. Next, where did the Global Organic Expo 2022 begin? In New Delhi. In New Delhi, Global Organic Expo 2022 began. Next, who won IPL 2022 title? That is Gujarat Titans by beating Rajasthan Royals by 7 wickets. Gujarat Titans has won the IPL 2022 title. Next, which Indian documentary was awarded the Golden Eye Award at the Cannes Film Festival? All That Breathes documentary was awarded the Golden Eye Award at Cannes Film Festival. Director was Sahyunak Sen of the All That Breathe. Next, which state has received the Scotch Award in the field of education? West Bengal has received the Scotch Award in the field of education. Next, on 30th May 2022, government had decided to sell what percent of stake in BPCL? 53%. Next, which state has decided to appoint Chief Minister as the Vice Chancellor of University? That is West Bengal has decided to appoint Chief Minister as the Vice Chancellor of University. Next, which country had topped the ISSF Junior World Cup 2022? That is India. India has topped the ISSF Junior World Cup 2022 by 13 gold, 15 silver, 5 bronze, total 33 medals. Next, where was the India's naval ship INS Gomti decommissioned after 34 years? At Naval Dockyard, Mumbai. At Naval Dockyard, Mumbai, INS Gomti decommissioned. Next, according to the report released on 31st May 2022, who has become the largest trading partner of India? That is America. America became the largest trading partner of India in 2021 to 22. Next, where was the first industrial biotech park of North India inaugurated? That is in Kathua, Jammu and Kashmir. In Kathua, Jammu and Kashmir. Next, who has been honored with the Dr. V. Santaraman Lifetime Achievement Award? Sanjit Narvekar. Next, which day was celebrated on 1st June? Global Mother and Father's Day, celebrated on 1st June. Next, who topped the FIH World Ranking on 1st June 2022? Australia. Australia topped the FIH World Ranking. Next, which honor was posthumously awarded to Indian Air Force Group Captain Varun Singh? That is Shaurya Chakra. Next, on 1st June 2022, who has released the Biodiversity Policy for Environmental Protection? NTPC released the Biodiversity Policy for Environmental Protection. Next, which state has become the largest producer of sugar in India? That is Maharashtra become the largest producer of sugar in India. Next, which country's supercomputer Frontier has become the world's fastest computer? America supercomputer Frontier become the world's fastest supercomputer. Next, which state celebrates its Foundation Day on 2nd June? That is Telangana. Telangana celebrated its Foundation Day on 2nd June. Next question, who has received the Times Business Award 2022? Rashmi Rashmi Sahu received the Times Business Award 2022. Next, which medal has been won by Indian men's hockey team in Asia Cup Hockey 2022? That is bronze. Bronze medal won by Indian men's hockey team in Asia Cup Hockey 2022. Next question, which state government has announced to confer the Rajiv Gandhi Rural Olympic Award to the sports person of the state? That is Rajasthan. Next, which country's former captain Darren Sammy has been given the Sitar-e-Pakistan Award? He is from West Indies. West Indies captain Darren Sammy has given the Sitar-e-Pakistan Award. Next, which state government has started e-stamp facility instead of physical stamp paper to prevent evasion of revenue? That is Punjab. Punjab government has started e-stamp facility instead of physical stamp paper to prevent evasion of revenue. Next, which day was celebrated on 3rd June? World Bicycle Day celebrated on 3rd June. Next, on 3rd June 2022, the government of which state has announced to name colonies and the roads after Baba Saheb Ambedkar? Delhi government has announced to name the colonies and roads after Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Next, who has taken over a full-time member of SEBI? That is Ashwini Bhatia. Ashwini Bhatia has taken over a full-time member of SEBI. Next, on 3rd June 2022, who has become the Goodwill Ambassador of UNICEF for 20th consecutive year? That is Sachin Tendulkar become the Goodwill Ambassador of UNICEF for the 20th consecutive year. Next, on 3rd June 2022, which state has decided to conduct a caste-based census named as caste-based enumeration? That is Bihar. Next, who has been appointed as the new Chief of Operating Officer of Meta? That is Xavier Olivan. Xavier Olivan appointed as the new Chief Operating Officer of Meta. Next, where is India's first liquid mirror telescope launched? In Uttarakhand. In Uttarakhand, India's first liquid mirror telescope launch. Next, who has won the Best Project Award at United Nations World Summit? Meghalaya. Meghalaya won the Best Project Award at the United Nations World Summit. Next, on 4 June 2022, India and which country has adopted a vision statement to promote defense cooperation? That is Israel. India and Israel has adopted a vision statement to promote defense cooperation. Next, who topped the Times Higher Education Asia University ranking 2022? That is Tsinghua University. Tsinghua University topped the Times Higher Education Asia University ranking. Next, in which state the 4th Khelo India Youth Game started? In Haryana. In Haryana, the 4th Khelo India Youth Game started. Next, in which country the world's largest plant has been discovered by the researchers? In Australia. In Australia, world's largest plant has been discovered by researchers. Next, according to the Bloomberg Billionaire Index, who has become the richest person in Asia, surpassing Gautam Adani? Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani become the richest person in Asia, surpassing Gautam Adani. Next question, which state government has launched a special care campaign Aanchal for pregnant women? That is Rajasthan government has launched a special care campaign named Aanchal for pregnant women. Next, on 4 June 2022, third passenger train Mitali Express has been flagged off between India and which country? Between India and Bangladesh. Next, which day was celebrated on 5th June? World Environment Day celebrated on 5th June. Next, social networking site has launched Amber Alert feature to help locate missing children. On 5th June 2022, Instagram has launched Amber Alert feature to help locate missing children. Next, India and which country have hosted the industry transition dialogue in Stockholm? That is Sweden. India and Sweden has hosted the industry transition dialogue in Stockholm. Next, which country have voted to join the EU's defense policy? That is, Denmark has voted to join the EU defense policy. Next, which company will build the country's largest ever airport? That is Tata. Tata company will build the country's largest ever airport. Next, which all-rounder has been appointed as the captain of the test team for the third time by Bangladesh? That is Shakib Al Hasan. Shakib Al Hasan. Next, who won Golden Conch Award for Best Documentary at MIFF in 2022? Dutch documentary film named Turn Your Body to the Sun. Next, which day was celebrated on 6 June? Russian language day celebrated on 6 June. Next, who have won the Best Actor and the Actress Award at IFA Award? That is Vicky Kaushal and Kirti Sanon respectively won the Best Actor and Actress Award at IFA Awards. Next, who has become the first gold medalist of Khelo India Youth Games 2021? Kajol Sargar became the first gold medalist of Khelo India Youth Game 2021. Next, in which tiger reserve on male tiger Kumbha died on 6 June? That is in Ranthambore Tiger Reserve. In Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, male tiger Kumbha has died. Next, who won the men's and women's single title in the French Open Tennis 2022? Rafael Nadal and Casper Ruud respectively won the men's and women's single title in French Open Tennis 2022. Next, which country has won the FIH Hockey 5S Championship for the first time? That is India. India has won the FIH Hockey 5S Championship. Runner was Poland. Next, where did the joint military exercise Sampriti between India and Bangladesh begin? In Jasor military station of Bangladesh. In Jasor military station of Bangladesh, Sampriti exercise between India and Bangladesh has begun. Next, which state has topped the State Food Security Index 2022? Tamil Nadu has topped the State Food Security Index 2022. Second was Gujarat and third was Maharashtra. Next, who has topped the Environmental Performance Index 2022 released on 7th June 2022? Denmark has topped the Environmental Performance Index 2022 and India's rank was 180th. Next, where was the Agni 4 missile test fire? In Odisha. In Odisha, the Agni 4 missile test fire. Next, which state has declared blue duck as the state butterfly? Sikkim. Sikkim declared the blue duck as the state butterfly. Next, where was multinational peace exercise X Khan Quest 2022 started? In Mongolia. In Mongolia, multinational peace exercise named X Khan Quest 2022. Next, which Indian institute has renamed the best institute in the country in the Times Higher Education Asia University Ranking 2022? That is IAC Bangalore. Indian Institute of Bangalore ranked 42nd in the world. Rank was 42nd in the world. Next question, who became the brand ambassador of Garuda Aerospace on 7th June? MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni became the brand ambassador of Garuda Aerospace. Next, who launched the My Pad My Right program in Leh? That is NABARD. NABARD has launched. That is NABARD chairman Govind Rajula Chintala. Govind Rajula Chintala has launched My Pad My Right program in Leh. Next, which day was celebrated on 8th June? World Ocean Day celebrated on 8th June. Next, which country has sent a rocket named Shenzhou 14 to the space? That is China sent a rocket named Shenzhou 14 to the space. Next, where was the Sital Shashti festival celebrated? In Odisha. In Odisha, the Sital Shashti festival celebrated. Next, who topped the ICC Women's ODI batting ranking released on 8th June. Alisha Haley of Australia topped the ICC Women's ODI batting ranking. Next question: in which state Baikho Utsav was celebrated? In Assam. In Assam, the Baikho Utsav was celebrated. Next, where was Maruti Suzuki installed Asia's largest 20 megawatt solar plant? That is in Manesar of Haryana. In Manesar of Haryana has Maruti Suzuki installed Asia's largest 20 megawatt solar plant. Next, who has become the first telecom company to provide 4G service in Ladakh, Pangong Lake? Reliance Jio. Reliance Jio become the first telecom company to provide 4G service in Ladakh's Pangong Lake. Next, who has become the first railway officer to complete Ironman triathlon? That is Shreyas Heshur. Shreyas Heshur become the first railway officer to complete Ironman triathlon. Next question: which day was celebrated on 9th June? That is World Accreditation Day, celebrated on 9th June. Next, which country has released a new geological map of Moon? Geological map, that is China. Next, who has launched India's first rupee-based crypto index CRE8? CoinSwitch Kuber launched India's first rupee-based crypto index named CRE8. Next, who launched MSB Sathi Utsav initiative? WhatsApp launched MSB Sathi Utsav. Next, who has appointed as the director of IMF Asia Pacific? Krishna Srinivasan appointed as the director of IMF Asia Pacific. Next, who has topped the recipient of FDI in 2021? USA topped the recipients of FDI in 2021. Next, who became the first state to approve the drone policy? That is Himachal Pradesh became the first state to approve the drone policy. Next, where was the world's first right to repair law for digital electronics has been passed? In New York, the world's first right to repair law for digital electronics has been passed. Next, which medal has been won by shooter Avni Lekhara in Para World Cup? Gold medal won by shooter Avni Lekhara in Para World Cup. Next, who has been appointed as the ambassador of Season of Culture to mark 75th anniversary of India's independence? A.R. Rahman appointed as the ambassador of Season of Culture to mark 75th anniversary of India's independence. Next, who topped the QS World University Ranking 2023 released on 10th June 2022? MIT has topped the QS World University Ranking 2023 and IIC Bangalore ranked 155th. Next, who has been honored for the tobacco control effort? PGI Chandigarh honored for the tobacco control effort. Next, who hosted the Shangri-La Dialogue Asia Security Conference? Singapore has hosted the Shangri-La Dialogue, that is Asia Pacific Conference. Next, Priyanka Mohite for which state has become the first Indian woman to climb 5 peaks above 8,000 meters? Maharashtra. Priyanka Mohite of Maharashtra became the first Indian woman to climb 5 peaks above 8,000 meters. Next, who has been appointed as Manrega Lokpal? N.J. Ojha appointed as Manrega Lokpal. Next, which company has become the largest FMCG company in India, leaving behind Hindustan Unilever? Adani Wilmar became the largest FMCG company in India, leaving behind Hindustan Unilever. Next, which bank launched e-broking on 11th June? Indian Bank has launched e-broking on 11th June. Next, by what name did India launch its first COVID-19 vaccine for animals? Name Enocovax. Next, On 11 June 2022, Manish Narwal and Singhraj Adhana won which medal in 15-meter air pistol event? Silver medal. Silver medal won by Manish Narwal and Singhraj Adhana in 15-meter pistol event. Next, who has been appointed as the UN Chief Envoy on Technology on 11 June 2022? Amandeep Singh Gill, appointed as the UN Chief Envoy on Technology on 11th June. Next, which day was celebrated on 12th June? World Day Against Child Labor, celebrated on 12th June. World Day Against Child Labor, celebrated on 12th June. Next, which state has got the 12 new conservation reserve and 3 wildlife sanctuary on 12th June 2022? Maharashtra got the 12 new conservation reserve and 3 wildlife sanctuary on 12th June. Next, who has been appointed as the UN Secretary General on 12th June? That is Rabab Fatima. Rabab Fatima appointed as UN Secretary General. Next, who has won the Men's Hockey Asia Cup 2022? South Korea won the Men's Hockey Asia Cup 2022. Next, which Indian Grandmaster has won the Sunway Formentera Open Chess Tournament? D. Gukesh of India has won. Indian Grandmaster has won the Sunway Formentera Open Chess Tournament. Next question. On 12th June 2022, the name of former iconic crossing of Ayodhya has been announced after whom? Lata Mangeshkar. Next, Ecuador, Japan, Malta and Mozambique and which country has been elected as non-permanent member of UNSC? That is Switzerland. Ecuador, Japan, Malta, Mozambique and Switzerland elected as the non-permanent member of UNSC. Next, which country has become the first country in the world to direct every cigarette to have a warning pack printed? That is Canada. Next, the state's governor has conferred an honorary doctorate on Ratan Tata. That is Maharashtra. Maharashtra state governor has conferred as honorary doctorate on Ratan Tata. Next, on 13 June 2022, Nirmala Sitharaman has inaugurated the National Customs and GST Museum in Goa. Nirmala Sitharaman has inaugurated the National Customs and GST Museum in Goa. Next question. Who become the 24th Grandmaster of India? Rahul Srivastava has become the 24th Grandmaster of India. Next, which day was celebrated on 14th June? World Blood Donor Day, celebrated on 14th June. Next, which state won the Khelo India Youth Game 2021 title? That is Haryana. Haryana won the Khelo India Youth Game 2021 title. Second place was Maharashtra and third was Karnataka. Next, on 14 June 2022, who has become India's second largest oil supplier country after Iraq, leaving behind Saudi Arabia, Russia? Next, who has been adjudged the ICC Player of the Month for May? That is Angelo Matthew from male and Tauba Hassan from female category. Adjudged the ICC Player of the Month for May. Next, who topped the ICC ODI ranking? New Zealand has topped the ICC ODI ranking. Next, which state government has launched Suraksha Mitra project? That is Kerala government has launched Suraksha Mitra project. Next, who has become the India's first blockchain-enabled UPI service provider? XPay.Live become the India's first blockchain-enabled UPI service provider. Next, which country topped the World Competitiveness Index 2022? That is Denmark, and India's rank was 37th. Next, where did Asia's longest toothed elephant Bhogeshwar died? That is in Karnataka. Asia's longest toothed elephant Bhogeshwar died in Karnataka. Next, Neeraj Chopra has set a new national record by throwing the javelin for how many meter? 89.30 meter. 89.30 meter. Neeraj Chopra has set a new national record by throwing the javelin. Next, who became the Lokayukt of Karnataka? B.S. Patil. B.S. Patil became the Lokayukt of Karnataka. Next, which day was observed on 16th June? International Day of Family Remittance. International Day of Family Remittance. Next, on 16 June 2022, Chief Minister of which state has launched a pilot project named Sujal for water conservation? Haryana Chief Minister has launched pilot project Sujal for water conservation. Next, India, Israel, UAE, and which country has formed the new I2U2 group? In America. India, Israel, UAE, and America formed new I2U2 group. Next, who has been appointed as the President of Press Council of India? That is Ranjana Prakash Desai. Ranjana Prakash Desai appointed as the President of Press Council of India. Next, which airport has become the first airport to start hybrid power project? Mumbai Airport has become the first airport to start hybrid power project. Next, which state has tied up with NLC India to set up 1 gigawatt solar power project? Assam. Assam has tied up with NLC India to set up 1 gigawatt solar power project. Next, which day was celebrated on 17th June? World Day of Desertification and Drought Prevention. World Day of Desertification and Drought Prevention celebrated on 17th June. Next, where was the Umesh International Literary Festival organized? In Himachal Pradesh. In Himachal Pradesh, Umesh International Literary Festival organized. Next, who topped Coursera Global Skill Report 2022? Switzerland has topped Coursera Global Skill Report 2022. Next, who has been nominated to the top post of Pentagon by Joe Biden? That is Radha Iyengar. Radha Iyengar appointed to the top post of Pentagon by Joe Biden. Next, Chief Minister of which state has launched Inam Ijutham scheme? Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has launched the Inam Ijutham scheme. Next, who was crowned Miss India World 2022-23? Sargam Kaushal. Sargam Kaushal crowned Miss India World 2022-23. Next, which day was celebrated on 18th June? Sustainable Gastronomy Day. Sustainable Gastronomy Day celebrated on 18th June. Next, who became the first state in the country to start Balika Panchayat? Gujarat. Gujarat became the first state in the country to start Balika Panchayat. Next, where scientists have discovered a new species of bats living in the bamboo, Glycoropus meghalanus, Meghalaya. In Meghalaya, the scientists have discovered a new species of bats living in bamboo named Glycoropus meghalanus. Next, which airport has been ranked as the best in India and South Asia according to the report released on 18th? That is Bangalore Airport. Bangalore Airport. Next, according to information on 18th June 2022, which country will participate in NATO summit for the first time? That is Japan. Japan will participate in NATO summit for the first time. Next, which IIT institute has developed a robot to clean septic tanks? That is IIT Madras. IIT Madras. Next, which day was celebrated on 19th June? World Refugee Day. World Refugee Day celebrated on 19th June. Next, which small finance bank has launched a special saving account in Joy for children? That is Equitas Small Finance Bank. Next, which social network and UN Women have signed an agreement to promote the women's employment? LinkedIn. LinkedIn social network and UN Women have signed an agreement to promote women's employment. Next, on 19 June 2022, who has launched a special 3-year skill-based bachelor degree program for Agnivir? IGNOU has launched a special 3-year skill-based bachelor degree program for Agniveer. Next, who has who has won Syed Modi Badminton 2022? PV Sindhu has won Syed Modi Badminton 2022. Next, which telecom company has launched India's first multiplex in metaverse? That is Bharti Airtel Limited. Next, which country has launched its third aircraft carrier Fujian? That is China. Next, in which country the world's largest living plant Coposidonia australis has been discovered? In Australia. In Australia, the world's largest living plant named Coposidonia australis has been discovered. Next, under which scheme India's first private train service was flagged off under Bharat Gaurav Yojana? Next, which country has been retained the grey list of FATF as of 20 June? That is Pakistan. Next question. Mukhyamantri Matra Shakti Yojana has been launched in which state? In Gujarat. Mukhyamantri Matra Shakti Yojana has been launched in Gujarat. Next, which country has made the world record for scoring the most 498 runs in international ODI cricket? That is England. Next, where was the 12th Ministerial Conference of WTO held? In Geneva, the 12th Ministerial Conference of WTO held. Next, which country had topped the Global Peace Index 2022 released on 20 June? Iceland. And India's rank was 135th in the Global Peace Index too. Next question. Which international airport has been voted the best airport in the world? That is Hamad International Airport of Qatar. Hamad International Airport of Qatar has been voted the best airport in the world. Next, which day was celebrated on 21st June? World Music Day celebrated on 21st June. Next, which country has provided $50 million aid to Sri Lanka? That is Australia. Next, who has been appointed President of Colombia? Gastro Petro appointed as President of Colombia. Next, which project has been started by Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri for skill training of construction workers in New Delhi? Nipun project has started by Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri for skill training of construction workers in New Delhi. Next, who has won the Women's Fiction Award for the novel The Book of Form and Emptiness? Ruth Ozeki of Canada. Ruth Ozeki of Canada won the Women's Fiction Award for the novel Book of Form and Emptiness. Next, who has become the first woman president of Federation of International Cricketers Association? Lisa Sathlekar. Lisa Sathlekar, first woman president of Federation of International Cricketers Association. Lisa Sathlekar. Next question. Next, which country's women wrestling team has won under 17 Asia Championship title? That is India. Total gold medal 8. Next, on 22nd June 2022 has been elected as the permanent representative of India to United Nations, Ruchira Kamboj. Next, which country Khusugul Lake has been included in UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve of Mongolia? Mongolia Khusugul Lake has been included in UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve. Next, who has been chosen by Hockey India as the captain of FIH Women's Hockey World Cup? That is Savita Punia, chosen by Hockey India as the captain for FIH Women's Hockey World Cup. Next, who became the 36th state to implement One Nation One Ration Card? Assam. Assam became the 36th state to implement One Nation One Ration Card. Next, where has the world's largest freshwater fish been caught? In Cambodia. In Cambodia, world's largest freshwater fish been caught. Next, which day celebrated on 23rd June? International Olympic Day celebrated on 23rd June. Next, which country had topped the Asian Cycling Championship 2022 by winning 27 medals? Japan had topped the Asian Cycling Championship 2022. Next, which city topped the Global Livability Index 2022, that is Vienna. Vienna has topped the Global Livability Index 2022 and Delhi's position was 112th. Next, which country's journalist Dmitry Muratov has sold his Nobel Peace Prize to help the Ukraine's children? Of Russia. Russia journalist Dmitry Muratov has sold his Nobel Peace Prize to help Ukraine's children. Next, who has become the first airport in India to run completely renewable energy? Delhi Airport. Delhi Airport became the first airport in India to run completely renewable energy. Next question, where has the 26th Sindhu Darshan Yatra started? In Leh. Next, which country has successfully launched Nuri rocket? That is South Korea launched Nuri rocket. Next, which country hosted the 14th BRICS summit? China. Next, which day was celebrated on 24th June? Passport Seva Divas, celebrated on 24th June. Next, on 24th June 2022, the Union Minister of Commerce and Industry inaugurated Mango Festival in Belgium. In Belgium, Union Minister of Commerce and Industry inaugurated Mango Festival. Next, on 24th June 2022, Europe's largest startup conference, Viva Tech 2020, has reorganized India as Country of the Year. Next, who became the first Indian mountaineer to climb Annapurna Peak without the help of oxygen? That is Siklajang Regzian of Ladakh, first Indian mountaineer to climb Annapurna Peak without the help of oxygen. Next, which country topped the FIFA ranking 2022? Brazil has topped the FIFA ranking 2022. India's rank was 104th. Next, who will host the G20 Summit 2023? Jammu and Kashmir will host the G20 Summit 2023. Next, where is 8th World Parliamentarian Conference 2022 held? On Tibet, America. In America, the 8th World Parliamentarian Conference 2022 held. Next, which day was celebrated on 25th June? International Sailor Day, celebrated on 25th June. Next, who launched India's communication satellite GSAT-24 from Ariane 5 rocket? French company Ariane Space. French company Ariane Space launched India's communication satellite GSAT-24 from Ariane 5 rocket. Next, which country's Senate has passed gun control bill? American Senate has passed gun control bill. Next, who has been awarded the first prize in National MSME Award 2022? Odisha has awarded the first prize in National MSME Award 2022. Next, Garuda Aerospace is going to set up its first aerospace plant in Malaysia. Garuda Aerospace is going to set up its first aerospace plant in Malaysia. Next, which state has approved 3700 megawatt Adani Green Energy project on 26 June? Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh approved 3700 megawatt Adani Green Energy project. Next, who has been honored with Golden Achievement Award at International Tennis Hall of Fame? Vijay Amritraj, honored with Golden Achievement Award at International Tennis Hall of Fame. Next, which state government has announced to start Mid-SAP scheme from 1st July 2022? Kerala government start Mid-SAP scheme from 1st July 2022. Next, in which state the spice of rare carnivorous plant has been found for the first time? Uttarakhand. In Uttarakhand, spice of rare carnivorous plant has been found for the first time. Next, who won the title of Ranji Trophy 2022? Madhya Pradesh won the title of Ranji Trophy 2022. Runner was Mumbai. Next, where was the UN Ocean Conference 2022 organized? In Portugal. The UN Ocean Conference 2022 organized. Next, who has been appointed as the new Director of Intelligence Bureau? That is Tapan Kumar Deka. Tapan Kumar Deka appointed as the new Director of Intelligence Bureau. Next, which state has launched the vehicle monitoring system Suraksha Mitra project? Kerala. Kerala has launched the vehicle monitoring system named Suraksha Mitra project. Next, which state public transport service named MoBus has been awarded the United Nations Public Service Award? Odisha. Odisha State Public Transport Service named MoBus has been awarded the United Nations Public Service Award. Next, where was 48th G7 summit held? In Germany, the 48th G7 summit held. Next, which state has become the third state to enter uranium mining after Jharkhand and Andhra Pradesh? Rajasthan. Rajasthan became the third state to enter uranium mining after Jharkhand and Andhra Pradesh. Next, Togo and which country become a member of Commonwealth Association? Togo and Gabon. Next, Ambubachi Mela has started on 28th June in which state? In Assam. In Assam, Ambubachi Mela has started. Next, on 28th June 2022, Tata Power has launched India's largest floating solar project in which state? In Kerala. In Kerala, Tata Power has launched India's largest floating solar project. Next, who was crowned Miss India Worldwide 2022? Khushi Patel was crowned Miss India Worldwide 2022. Next, who has become a new chairman of CBDT? Nitin Gupta has become the new chairman of CBDT. Next, where was Shao Festival celebrated? In Goa. Shao Festival celebrated in Goa. Next, which medal did Deepak Punia win at Under 23 Asian Wrestling Championship? Bronze medal. Next question, who has been selected for the Kempegowda International Award? S.M. Krishna, Narayan Murthy and Prakash Padukone. S.N. Krishna, Narayan Murthy and Prakash Padukone selected for Kempegowda International Award. Next question, who took oath as the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court? That is Satish Chandra Sharma took oath as the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court. Next, who has become the chairman of Reliance Jio? Akash Ambani became the chairman of Reliance Jio. Next, on 30th June 2022, Union Agriculture Minister inaugurated the honey testing lab in Nagaland. Next, 30 June was celebrated as which day? International Asteroid Day. Next, where did India successfully test high-speed expandable Aryan target? Abhyas, Odisha. Odisha has successfully tested high-speed expandable Aryan target Abhyas. Next, where has ISRO launched PSLV C-53 rocket? Andhra Pradesh. Next, on 30 June 2022, who has successfully launched Capstone spacecraft from New Zealand on the moon? NASA. NASA has successfully launched Capstone spacecraft from the New Zealand on the moon. Next, who was honored with Indian Sports Fan Award 2022? Kartikeya Sharma. Kartikeya Sharma honored with Indian Sports Fan Award. Next, which country has approved the production and sale of its first COVID vaccine? Sky Covid. That is South Korea has approved production and sale of its first COVID vaccine Sky Covid. Next, on 30 June 2022, who has been elected as the first female speaker of lower house of French Parliament? Yael Braun-Pivet. Yael Braun-Pivet selected as the first female speaker of lower house of French Parliament. Next, who has become the first player to win 80 matches in all 4 Grand Slam? Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic became the first player to win 80 matches in all the 4 Grand Slam. Next, which day celebrated on 1st July? National Medical Day. Next, where has NTPC launched India's largest floating solar power project? In Telangana, NTPC launched India's largest floating solar power project. Next, which medal has been won by Neeraj Chopra in Diamond League meet? Silver medal won by Neeraj Chopra in Diamond League. Next, according to information, what will be the share of electric two-wheeler in Indian market in the financial year 2026 to 27? 100%. Next, Iran and which country has applied to join BRICS grouping? Argentina. Iran and Argentina has applied to join BRICS grouping. Next, which state government has started नारी को नमन योजना? हिमाचल प्रदेश गवर्नमेंट हैज स्टार्टेड नारी को नमन योजना. नेक्स्ट, हु हैज रिसीव्ड द प्रेस्टिजियस शिरोमणि अवार्ड? मिचेल पूनावाला received the prestigious ceremony award. Next, who has been awarded the CII Quality Ratna Award 2021? Ashok Sutta awarded the CII Quality Ratna Award. Next, on 2nd July 2022, Prime Minister Modi has inaugurated the Smart Campus of Bosch India in which city? In Bangalore. Next, who has topped the Best Student Cities Index 2023 released by QS on 2nd July 2022? London. London topped the Best Student Cities Index, and in India, Mumbai. Next, on 3rd July was celebrated as International Plastic Bag Free Day. Next, where was NATO Summit 2022 organized? In Madrid. In Madrid, NATO Summit 2022 organized. Next, which ministry has amended the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act? That is Ministry of Home Affairs amended the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. Next, who has topped the Asia Pacific Sustainability Index? That is Singapore, and first among Indian cities is Bangalore. Next, which cricketer has set the world record for the most run in an over in the test match? Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit Bumrah set the world record for the most run in an over in test match. Next, who has topped the Ease of Doing Business Index 2022 released by DPIIT, Andhra Pradesh? Next, according to the information on 3rd July 2022, which state will host the 36th National Games 2022? Gujarat. Next, 125th birth anniversary of which freedom fighter was celebrated? Alluri Sitarama Raju. Alluri Sitarama Raju 125th birth anniversary was celebrated. Next, who has won the men's and women's single title in Malaysia Open 2022? Vector Excelson and Rachnok in Thanon. Vector Excelson and Rachnok in Thanon. Next, who has won Femina Miss India 2022 title? Sini Shetty. Sini Shetty won Femina Miss India 2022 title. Next, where Parliament has honored Tanuja Nesari with Ayurved Ratan Award? Britain. Britain Parliament has honored Tanuja Nesari with Ayurved Ratan Award. Next, who has been appointed as the Speaker of Legislative Assembly of Maharashtra? Rahul Narvekar appointed Speaker of Legislative Assembly of Maharashtra. Next, Bharat Gaurav tourist train has been flagged off between India and which country? Between India and Nepal. Next, who has topped the state ranking for implementing of National Food Security Act? Odisha. Next, who has topped the third startup ranking 2021? Gujarat has topped third startup ranking 2021. Gujarat and Karnataka. In northeastern state, that is Meghalaya. Next, who has appointed as the chairman of advisory committee to assist the committee of administrators? Ranjit Bajaj. Next, a part of the forest has been named after the women of which state? Odisha. Next, Lisbon Declaration was in the news on 5th July 2022 is related to protection of ocean. Lisbon Declaration is related to protection of ocean. Next, 6th July is celebrated as which day? World Junos Day. World Junos Day celebrated as on 6th July. Next, on 6th July 2022, mathematician of which country? Mariana Vyazovska has won the prestigious Field Medal 2022. Ukraine. Mariana Vyazovska from Ukraine have won the prestigious Field Medal 2022. Next, who has launched Pariksha Samagam portal CBSE? Next, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar participated in G20 foreign ministers meeting in which country? In Indonesia. In Indonesia, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar participated in G20 foreign ministers. Next, who has become a new director of National Center for Cryptology? Dr. Mohan Wani become a new director of National Center for Cryptology. Next, which medal has been won by Indian boxer Alfia Pathan in Alorda Boxing Cup 2022? Gold medal won by Indian boxer Alfia Pathan in the Alorda Boxing Cup 2022. Next, the scientist of which country has developed a test called cover scan to quickly identify coronavirus variant? America. American scientists had developed a test called cover scan to quickly identify coronavirus variant. Next, 7th July is celebrated as which day? World Kistivili Day. World Kistivili Day celebrated on 7th July. Next, on 7th July 2022, where Prime Minister Modi has inaugurated the All India Education Conference, Varanasi. In Varanasi, Prime Minister Modi has inaugurated All India Education Conference. Next, where has the first Animal Health Summit inaugurated? In Delhi, the first Animal Health Summit inaugurated. Next, according to the report released on 7th July 2022, India's unemployment rate has increased to how much? 7.80%. 7.80%. Next, which India has been included in the Forbes list of America's richest self-made women? That is Jayashree Ullal. Jayashree Ullal included in the Forbes list of America's richest self-made women. Next, who has got the additional charge of Ministry of Minority Affairs? That is Smriti Irani. Next, where was Western Railway opened its longest skywalk? In Mumbai. In Mumbai, Western Railway opened its longest skywalk. Next, which IIT has developed a new fast-charging sodium-ion battery? IIT Kharagpur had developed new fast-charging sodium-ion battery. Next, where did Prime Minister Modi inaugurated midday meal kitchen of Akshay Patra? Varanasi. In Varanasi, Prime Minister Modi inaugurated midday meal kitchen of Akshay Patra. Next question. On 8th July, Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri has started Swanidhi Mahotsav in New Delhi. Hardeep Singh Puri has started Swanidhi Mahotsav in New Delhi. Next, 8th July 2022, where the hill of Mangad has been declared the monument of national importance of Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, the hill of Mangad been declared as the monument of national importance. Next, who is at the top of ICC test ranking? Joy Root. Joy Root is at the top of ICC test rankings. Next, who has written the book Getting the Breed, the Gene J Way to Success, which was published on 8th July? Prathna Batra. Prathna Batra has written the book Getting the Bread, the Gene J Way to Success. Next, who has represented India in the 8th meeting of BRICS communication ministers? That is Ashwini Vaishnaw. Next, who has been appointed as Sherpa of G20? Amitabh Kant. Amitabh Kant appointed as Sherpa of G20. Next, where has Home Minister Amit Shah unveiled a statue of peace, the statue of Swami Ramanujanacarya in Srinagar? In Srinagar, Amit Shah unveiled the statue of peace of Swami Ramanujanacarya. Next, who topped the state ranking index for the National Security Act? That is Odisha. Odisha topped the state ranking index for the National Security Act. Next, on 9 July 2022, where researchers have developed a prototype of an analog cheapest named Aryabhat 1, that is ISC Bangalore. ISC Bangalore researchers have developed a prototype of an analog cheapest named Aryabhat 1. Next, where has Kharchi Utsav started? In Tripura. Next, which state has become the first state in the country to build 13 expressways? That is Uttar Pradesh. Next, Global Findex database 2021 has been released by World Bank. Global Findex database 2021 has been released by World Bank. Next, who has become the first captain to win 13 consecutive T20 matches? That is Rohit Sharma. Next, who became the first woman and the second Indian to appear on IMF wall of former economist? That is Geeta Gopinath. Geeta Gopinath became the first woman and second Indian to appear on the IMF wall of former economist. Next, who became Miss Universe Divine 2022? Pallavi Singh. Pallavi Singh became Miss Universe Divine 2022. Next, which state has become the first state to link one district, one product with ONDC? That is Uttar Pradesh. That is Uttar Pradesh. Who has won the Wimbledon men's and women's single title? Novak Djokovic and Elena Rybakina respectively. Who has won the Wimbledon men's and women's single title? Novak Djokovic and Elena Rybakina. Elena Rybakina. Next, which day was celebrated on 11th July? World Population Day celebrated on 11th July. Next, who became the first bowler to bowl 500 dots ball in T20 history on 11th July? That is Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Bhuvneshwar Kumar became the first bowler to bowl 500 dot balls in T20 history. Next, 12 July is celebrated as which day? World Malala Day. 12 July is celebrated as World Malala Day. Next question, who has become the 60th country to be included in the Interpol's child sexual abuse database? That is India. India became the 60th country to be included in Interpol's child sexual abuse database. Next, which medal has been won by 94-year-old Bhagwani Devi Dagar in Finland? That is gold medal. 3 medals in total. Next, how many medals has India won in Asian Under 20 Wrestling Championship? That is total 22 medal won by India in Asian Under 20 Wrestling Championship. 4 gold, 9 silver and 9 bronze. Next, which medal did Arjun Babuta of India win in ISSF World Cup? That is gold medal. Arjun Babuta won gold medal in ISSF World Cup in 10-meter air rifle event. Next, who has won the Gibbon Chess Master? That is D. Gukesh. D. Gukesh won the Gibbon Chess Master. Next, which IIT has developed artificial intelligence tool for personalized cancer diagnosis? That is IIT Madras. Next, which day was celebrated on 12 July? World Paper Bag Day celebrated on 12 July. Next, on 13 July 2022, who has become the first state in the country to implement the center's new education policy at the pre-primary level? Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand became the first state in the country to implement center's new education policy at pre-primary level. Next, who has been honored with Japan's Order of the Rising Sun? That is Narayan Kumar. Narayanan Kumar honored with the Japan's Order of the Rising Sun Award. Next, according to the information on 13 July 2022, which airport will become the country's first carbon neutral airport? Leh. Leh Airport will become the country's first carbon neutral airport. Next, who has become the fastest Indian bowler to take 150 ODI wickets? That is Mohammad Sami. Mohammad Sami became the fastest Indian bowler to take 150 ODI wickets. Next, on 13 July 2022, who has won the IC Player of the Month award? That is Johnny Bristow and Mary Jane Kapp. Johnny Bristow and Mary Jane Kapp has won the IC Player of the Month award for June 2022. Next, which state government has decided to rejoin the Prime Minister's Fasal Bima Yojana, that is Andhra Pradesh. Next, according to WHO on 13 July, in which country two suspected cases of Marburg virus has been reported? In Ghana. In Ghana, the two suspected cases of Marburg virus has been reported. Next, Adani Group has received LOI letter of intent for 5G service. In which state? In Gujarat. In Gujarat, Adani Group has received LOI for 5G service. Next, 14 July is celebrated at which day? Bastille Day. 14 July is celebrated as Bastille Day. Next, on 14 July 2022, which medal did Abhishek Verma and Jyoti Surekha Vanam win in the World Game 2022? Bronze medal. Bronze medal won by Abhishek Verma and Jyoti Surekha Vanam in World Game 2022. Next, who topped the WEF Gender Gap Report 2022? That is Iceland topped the WEF Gender Gap Report 2022. India's rank was 135th. Next, which state government has launched Earn with Learn scheme? That is Tripura government has launched Earn with Learn scheme. Next, which day celebrated on 15 July? World Youth Skill Day celebrated on 15th July. Next, who has introduced India's first indigenously made lithium-ion cell? That is Ola Electric introduced India's first indigenous made lithium-ion cell. Next, who has topped the Indian ranking 2022 released on 15 July 2022? That is IIT Madras has topped the India ranking 2022. As second number was IIC Bangalore and third on IIT Bombay. Next, who has developed the world's fastest graphics DRAM? That is Samsung. Samsung has developed the world's fastest graphic DRAM. Next, which city will be the first cultural and the tourism capital of SCO as on 16 July 2022? Varanasi. Varanasi will be the first cultural and the tourism capital of SCO. Next, where has the World Athletics Champions 2022 started on 16 July? In Eugene of North America. Eugene of North America, World Athletics Championship 2022 started. Next, what is GST rate applicable for the sale of Indian national flag by the Ministry of Finance? That is 0%. Next, in which state India's first monkeypox case has been confirmed? In Kerala. The India's first monkeypox case has been confirmed. Next, on 16 July 2022, which country did a sensitive experiment named Lux Zeppelin to detect dark matter in the universe? That is America. America country did a sensitive experiment named Lux Zeppelin to detect dark matter in the universe. Next, which state's chief minister has launched the EFIR service on 16 July? That is Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand chief minister has launched EFIR service on 16 July. Next, Diya Mirza and Afroz Shah have received a Mother Teresa Memorial Award by which state government? Maharashtra. Diya Mirza and Afroz Shah has received a Mother Teresa Memorial Award by which state government? By Maharashtra. Next, who has become the winner in the 41st Villa de Banque International Chess Open? That is Arvind Chidambaram. Next, which day was celebrated on 17th July? International Justice Day celebrated on 17th July. Next, which state has been included in Time magazine's World 50 Greatest Places of 2020? That is Kerala. Kerala has been included in the Times magazine World's 50 Greatest Places of 2020. Next, who won the men's and women's single title at Singapore Open 2022? Anthony Shinusuka and PV Sindhu. has won the men's and women's single title at Singapore Open 2022. Next, who has launched the unmentioning feature of 17 July, that is Twitter. Twitter has launched unmentioning feature on 17 July. Next, where is the National Watershed Conference 2022 organized on 17 July, that is in New Delhi. Next, who became the first Indian to enter the final of men's long jump at the World Athletics Championship? Murli Sri Shankar became the first Indian to enter the final of men's long jump at the World Athletics Championship. Next, 18 July was celebrated as which day? Nelson Mandela International Day. 18 July was celebrated as which day? Nelson Mandela International Day. Next, who has won the Parsin Open A Chess Tournament 2022 in Serbia? That is R. Pragyanand won the Parsin Open A Chess Tournament 2022 in Serbia. Next, INS Sindhu Dhwaj has been decommissioned in Visakhapatnam on 18th July after how many years of service to the nation? After 35 years of service to the nation. INS Sindhu Dhwaj has been commissioned in Visakhapatnam after 35 years of service. Next, which medal did Aishwarya Tomar won at the ISSF Shooting World Cup in Chang'an on 18 July? That is gold medal. Next, which state celebrates its Foundation Day on 18 July? Tamil Nadu celebrates its Foundation Day on 18th July. Next, who won FIH Women's Hockey World Cup 2022? Netherlands. Netherlands won FIH Women's Hockey World Cup 2022. Next, which state has started the first digital Lok Adalat in India? That is Rajasthan. Next, where is the Happiness Utsav celebrated on 19th July? In Delhi. The Happiness Utsav celebrated on 19th July. Next, which medal did Miraj Ahmad Khan won in the men's skeet event at the ISSF World Cup? That is gold medal. Gold medal won by Miraj Ahmad Khan in men's skeet event at ISSF World Cup. Next, who has become the fastest Asian batsman to score 1000 runs in the international cricket? That is Babar Azam become the fastest Asian batsman to score 1000 runs in international cricket. Next, with whom NTPC has tied up for renewable energy? Indian Oil. With Indian Oil, NTPC has tied up for renewable energy. Next, who topped the Expect Insider Ranking 2022 released on July 19, 2022? Mexico topped the Expect Insider Ranking 2022 released on 19 July and India's rank was 36th. Next, which former captain of Indian cricket team has been honored by the British Parliament? That is Sourav Ganguly. Sourav Ganguly has been honored by the British Parliament. Next, 20th July is celebrated as which day? World Chess Day. Next, which IIT institute has developed a bio-inspired artificial muscles for a space robot? That is IIT Kanpur has developed a bio-inspired artificial muscle for a space robot. Next, where has Mukhyamantri Udyamman Khiladi Unnayan Yojana started? In Uttarakhand. Mukhyamantri Udyamman Khiladi Unnayan Yojana has started. Next, who has been appointed as the new ethics officer of BCCI? Vinita Saran appointed as the new ethics officer of BCCI. Next, which has been adjudged the world's best SME bank by Euromoney? That is DBS Bank, adjudged as the world's best SME bank by Euromoney. Next, who has become the new member of UPSC? Raj Shukla. Raj Shukla become a new member of UPSC. Next, which medal has Harshada Garud won in the Asian Youth and the Junior Weightlifting Championship? That is gold medal won by Harshada Garud in Asian Youth and Junior Weightlifting Championship. Next, which country's player Tamim Iqbal has announced his retirement from T20 cricket. That is he's from Bangladesh. Next, who has played payment in chat feature Instagram. Instagram has launched payment in chat. Next, Chief Minister of which state has launched Swannirbhar Nari Yojana for the welfare of indigenous weavers? Assam. Assam Chief Minister has launched Swannirbhar Nari Yojana for the welfare of indigenous weavers of Assam. Next, with which country India has signed an agreement to bring back cheetahs? Namibia. With Namibia, India has signed an agreement to bring back cheetahs. Next, which telecom company has successfully tested India's first 5G private network? That is with Airtel. With Airtel, India's first 5G private network. The telecom company has successfully tested India's first 5G private network, that is Airtel. Next, which state has topped in utilization of Smart City Fund as on 21st July? Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has topped in utilization of Smart City Fund on 21st July. Next, where has the 13th Petersburg Climate Dialogue started? In Germany, the 13th Petersburg Climate Dialogue has started. Next, who has topped the Henley Passport Index 2022 released on 21st July? That is Japan. Japan has topped the Henley Passport Index 2022 and India's rank was 87. Next, by what name has the central government prepared a new national action plan for cleaning sewer and septic tanks? By Namaste. The name Namaste, the central government prepared a new national plan for cleaning sewer and septic tanks. Next, which day was celebrated on 22nd July? World Brain Day. World Brain Day celebrated on 22nd July. Next, who has been honored with the Daniel Award 2022? KP Kumaran. KP Kumaran honored with Daniel Award 2022. Next, where has Prime Minister Modi unveiled India's first manned passenger drone Varun? In New Delhi. Next, which has become India's first 100% landlord model port on the 22nd July? That is Jawaharlal Nehru Port, Mumbai. Next, who topped the medal tally in ISSF Shooting World Cup 2022 on 22nd July? That is India. India topped the medal tally in ISSF Shooting World Cup 2022 with 47 medal total, 17 gold, 21 silver and 9 bronze. Next, on July 22nd, who has been appointed by the central government as the chairman of committee constituted to strengthen the MSP system? That is Sanjeev Agrawal. Sanjeev Agrawal appointed by the central government as the chairman of committee constituted to strengthen the MSP system. Next, who has topped in Niti Aayog India's Innovation Index 2021 released on 22nd July? Karnataka top in the Niti Aayog India's Innovation Index released on 22nd July. Next, who has won the most favorable state award for the films at the 60th National Film Awards? That is Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh won the most favorable state award for the film at the 60th National Film Awards. Next, who has won the Global Energy Prize 2022? Kaushik Rajsekhar. Kaushik Rajsekhar has won Global Energy Prize 2022. Next, where has ISRO inaugurated Human Space Flight Expo? In Bengaluru, the ISRO has inaugurated Human Space Flight Expo. Next, who became the 15th Prime Minister of Sri Lanka? That is Dinesh Gunawardene. Dinesh Gunawardene became the 15th Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. Next, which film actor has been honored by UAE with his golden visa? That is Kamal Hassan. Kamal Hassan been honored by UAE with his golden visa. Next, which state's Burhanpur has become the country's first Har Ghar Jal certified district, that is Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh Burhanpur has become the country's first Har Ghar Jal certified district. Next, 24 July was observed as which day? Income tax day. 24 July observed as income tax day. Next, citizens of which country has won the Dissident Human Rights Award 2022? Ukraine. Citizens of Ukraine won the Dissident Human Rights Award. Next, in which country the under T20 Asia Under 20 Wrestling Championship has been organized? In Oman. In Oman, Asia Under 20 Wrestling Championship has been organized. Next, maritime partnership exercise has held between India and which country? Between India and Japan. Maritime partnership exercise between India and Japan. Next, which IIT has launched the Nirman Accelerator Program? That is IIT Kanpur has launched Nirman Accelerator Program. Next, which state has launched Tourism Policy 2021? Jharkhand has launched Tourism Policy 2021. Next, which country has recorded the first case of polio after decade? America has recorded the first case of polio after a decade. Next, what is the rank of India in the 18th World Athletics Championship? 33rd rank in the 18th World Athletics Championship, and first place was America. Next, who has become the highest paid FMCG CEO? That is Saugat Gupta. Saugat Gupta become the highest paid FMCG CEO. Next, which country Wasifa Nazareen has become the first woman to conquer K2? Bangladesh. Wasifa Nazareen from Bangladesh become the first woman to conquer K2. Next, according to WHO report, how many $1 billion India has received in the form of foreign money order in 2021? Total $87 billion. Next, where is the India's first brain health clinic started? In Bangalore. India's first brain health clinic started. Next, which medal has been won by Neeraj Chopra in javelin throw event 88.13 meter in World Athletes? That is silver medal. Next, who has won the 2022 Swiss Open title? Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud won the Swiss Open title. Next, which day celebrated on 26th July? Kargil Vijay Divas celebrated on 26th July. Next, on 26th July 2022, Chief Minister of which state has launched Smart E-Beat system for police? Haryana. Haryana Chief Minister has launched Smart E-Beat system for police. Next, who has been appointed as the Chief Economist of the World Bank? That is Indermit Gill. Indermit Gill appointed as the Chief Economist of the World Bank. Next question, India has contributed $2.5 million to UNRWA for which country's refugee? Philistine. For Philistine, India has contributed $2.5 million to UNRWA for which country's refugee? For Philistine. Next, who has launched the Create for India campaign to encourage the Indian team? That is Sports Authority of India. Next, which state has established district climate change mission on 26 July? That is Tamil Nadu. Next, where will the grand statue of Amar Shahid Chandrasekhar be installed? In Bhopal. In Bhopal, the grand statue of Amar Shahid Chandrasekhar be installed. Next, on 26 July 2022, ADB has approved $96 million loan for the safe drinking water in which state? In Himachal Pradesh. Next, according to the information of July 26, 2022, which country's Sakurajima volcano has erupted for 3 consecutive days? Japan. Sakurajima volcano has erupted for 3 consecutive days in Japan. Next, who has won the 2022 Tour de Sanes? That is Jonas Wingard. Jonas Wingard. Next, on 27th July, who celebrated its 83rd Rising Day? That is CRPF. Next, which IIT institute is planning to set up campus in Tanzania? IIT Madras has planning to set up campus in Tanzania. Next, which animal is included in the logo of 36th National Game 2022 to be held in Gujarat? Lion. Lion included in the logo of 36th National Game. Next, how many new Ramsar site has been designated by India? Total 5. 5 new Ramsar site has been designated by India on 27th July. Next, who is the new title sponsor of BCCI? Mastercard is the new title sponsor of BCCI. Next, who became the youngest batsman to score the century in the history of international men's T20 cricket? That is Gustav McKeown. Gustav McKeown. Next, what is the position of IGI airport in the list of world's top 20 busiest airport released on 27 July? 30th position. The position of Indira Gandhi International Airport in the list of world's top T20 busiest airport is 30th position. Next, which country has decided to leave the International Space Center after 2024? That is Russia had decided to leave the International Space Station after 2024. Next, where is the 44th Chess Olympiad strengthening from 28th July 2022? That is Mahabalipuram. From Mahabalipuram, the 44th Chess Olympiad strengthening from 20th July. Next, which day was celebrated on 28th July 2022? World Nature Conservation Day and World Hepatitis Day. World Nature Conservation Day and World Hepatitis Day. Next, where did the 22nd National Game begin on 28th July? In Birmingham, UK. In Birmingham, UK, the 22nd National Game began on 28th July. Next, who has been made the flag bearer of the Indian contingent in the opening ceremony of 22nd National Game? That is PV Sindhu. PV Sindhu became the flag bearer of Indian contingent in the opening ceremony of 22nd National Game. The next, with what theme was the World Tiger Day celebrated on 29th July? That is India launches Project Tiger to reap the tiger population. Next, who is at the top in the ODI team ranking 2022? New Zealand. New Zealand is on the top in ODI team ranking 2022. Next, second place was England and on third place was India. Next, where will the first Mahila Bank open on 30 July? In Rajasthan, the first Mahila Bank open on 30 July. Next, in which field Dinesh Sahara Lifetime Award has been started? In the field of music. In the field of music, Dinesh Sahara Lifetime Award has been started. Next question, Prime Minister Modi launched the India's first international bullion exchange in which state? In Gujarat. Prime Minister Modi launched India's first international bullion exchange in Gujarat. Next, who has assigned a contract with Coca-Cola to promote Limca Sports? Neeraj Chopra assigned a contract with Coca-Cola to promote Limca Sports. Next, England's Leicester cricket ground is named after whom? Named after Sunil Gavaskar. England Leicester cricket ground is named after Sunil Gavaskar. Next, according to the information of 31st July 2022, who has become the richest person in India? That is Roshni Nadar, and on second position is Falguni Nair. Next, according to the data released on 31st July, how many tigers have been killed in India in the last 3 years? Total 329 tigers has been killed in last 3 years. Next, who was presented the Sir Winston Churchill Award? That is Volodymyr Zelensky has presented with Sir Winston Churchill Award. Next, who has declared a healthy environment as a human right? that is United Nations General Assembly had declared healthy environment as a human right. Next, where has Swami Vivekananda Yuva Shakti Yojana launched? In Karnataka, the Swami Vivekananda Yuva Shakti Yojana has launched. Next, who has become the richest person in Asia? That is Savitri Jindal. Savitri Jindal become the richest person in Asia. And second position is China's Yang Huyan. Next, which country has launched gold coin named Moshi O Tonya to tackle inflation? That is Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has launched gold coin named Moshi O Tonya to tackle inflation. Next, who has become the first player to score 2 consecutive centuries in T20? Gustav McCon became the first player to score 2 consecutive centuries in T20. Next, where was Minjar Mela held? In Chamba of Himachal Pradesh. Minjar Mela held. Next, on 31st July 2022, Union Cabinet has approved the merger of Bharat Broadband Network Limited (BBNL) with BSNL. Next, in the Commonwealth Game 2022, Guru Ranjan Pujari has won the which medal in 61st category? That is bronze medal. Bronze medal won by Guru Ranjan Pujari in Commonwealth Game in 61 kg category.